The name of the piece is We Have Nothing But Thoughts and Memory Between Us. Gustavo's a work of beauty.
Company, there's a pattern. He's money and always buys big on layers of encryption used to communicate anonymously. Then
You can't call it that. The dairy industry will sue. It's like you can't call oat milk milk,
I got
right?
it. She's right. Why would Wheatley
it's distributed in freezer trucks that run at negative 122 degrees.
an ice cream company?
Okay. I'm making a fake profile for you on Love Match. What do you want?
Vaccines.
Jack. They're in mostly mid-sized towns and secondary cities.
Sure, but I paid for it. I don't know what you folks are trying to.
So it's highly probable that he and his lawyer
On tape actually planning this deal.
No.
we catch him in the act.
Marov has one of the tightest security crews on the. Are we gonna get a device in the room with these two?
Good question.
Are gonna make for this occasion.
He's based on generative adversarial networks. DARPA's trying to. He has a very visible device that passes as a hearing aid.
Sloot. We'll be monitoring data traffic.
We'll have an audio device disguised as a hearing aid.
How many guns are we?
Walk away from me. Good to go. Bordeaux men entering the location. We're offline until Silvano steps in.
Wheatley.
Okay.
Our guys are sticking close to Silvano, but we've got a problem. Earpiece is in and out. It wasn't designed to transmit in the subway, and if they make the deal, a directional mic. I ride the subway all the time.
We need
It's recording, just don't 2 minutes. Can I just get a bun?
Sullivan.
Harmless unless.
I don't 5.
Our wife's lawsuit?
I don't think so.
We have her stabilized with an IV.
Like Washburn said, it came straight from the control kitchen. Nobody touched it en route. Tox doesn't think she ingested the poison. We're still waiting on analysis on the product, and by us, when we load, as in curbside, ordered it on an app.
Yeah.
Phones are encrypted. Our civilian places. It copied itself. It's an algorithm. It aggregates data from all your texts to select a new security code every 24 hours.
Oh, you mean Eddie Wagner's honor.
This is the unit out last month.
Show me them.
To meet you, Harbor Patrol Officer Bo.
Transfer to.
Nowhere. Looks like he left the force.
Of course he did. He found a better paying job boosting the Albanians' coke off the back of their truck.
Tries to shut her up with expensive present. Ah! Just got a tip from the tips.
What?
The fingertips stable are lifted from the crime scene. The prints are back.
And
Jerry Milanese and Marco Dornetto, high-level Italian gangsters.
they're working together. This is just a first step.
And they're not gonna stop.
Listen,
She's the person I want to see.
This better not be a meeting that could have been an email.
Yeah, the KO put me on their friends and family plan, but I can't make calls, only incoming and outgoing texts.
I can clone it to my laptop and do a deep dive when I get back to the city, where I belong. Glance, it looks like an ordinary smartphone, but it's been stripped of its GPS, internet. You can't even make calls on it.
And
I was able to retrieve some deleted text from the sea. That's the bad news. This level of sophistication is basically unbreakable. But there's good news, too. I was able to isolate a recurring portion of the encryption code. At regular intervals, it mimics a World War II-era British signals intelligence algorithm. Like a signature. When you're this good, you want to take credit for your work. Malachi, name. Nobody knows his real name or even what he looks like,
well, how do you know he's the
if I were them. And I'd bet that's his signature embedded in the code. Request permission to attend the Capture the Flag competition in Queens this weekend. I travel all over the world. Miss opportunity.
Maldonado, you'll go with.
They won't even notice.
And you get asked to name your favorite vulnerability attack scenario. What do you say? Pop in 10 seconds, I'm going alone. Like a fleeing criminal, you can't miss him. I'd recognize you anywhere. Detective Maldonado said you wanted to see me.
Oh, yeah? What else did he say?
That you refuse to give your real name. That your prints are nowhere the only person you want to speak to.
I'm not sure I would have captured the flag.
Thank you.
Reverse engineering, lateral movement, and exfiltration, all from the same competitor. I wonder, though, wasting your...
The beat's working for the Albanians.
I don't work...
Created the encrypted texting app they're using to run their criminal enterprise.
It's not against... People do it every day.
It's against the law to knowingly assist transnational criminal organizations import and distribute narcotics. Just like I'm sure you have no knowledge of someone hacked Fort Rucker in Alabama last month. $100,000 from a Cayman Islands bank in a phishing scam.
Guy. And as for the Cayman Islands, a 5-year-old could have...
I never said it was Cayman Islands Federal.
Adam Mintok. The app he created for the Albanians is called Speak Low. He's willing to give us the decryption key in exchange for lighter sentencing on some other crimes.
Wow.
Okay, but how did you...
You're welcome.